HearthStone, Death Knight Rising, Game 8. Previous game, 7, I believe we had our first appearance of the Lich King. Didn't end up actually needing to use the spells he generated. Was doing enough damage to get the job done. Something to look forward to in future videos. Stay with me. Will we actually implement the Lich King's magic one of these days? In that particular game, we merely had it in reserve. Just to verify, to ensure victory. And my general rank and file did what they had to do. Snowman Thrall, Snowman Shaman.
My elements are frightful. All will serve me in death.
Snowman Shaman. Alright, so his hero power is to generate totems, which might be problematic for my small dudes, but I feel like, generally speaking, when you draw your small casting cost, you might as well keep them, right? And just play them when it makes sense to play them, like early on. Don't know how exciting a couple of these, later on they might still be useful, but the sooner I get them out, the sooner they can start doing damage.
Let us be holly and jolly.
So, because Skeletal Sidekick can give a friendly undead +2 attack, should hold off on him. I don't need lifesteal yet, but
I have but little time.
Need, 1 power to get out turn 1.
Job done.
And next turn I could augment him. So quest line. The previous opponent had quest line too, didn't he? In this case, playing Overload cards, which is a shaman characteristic. Eventually gain cool stuff. Alright. So Ghoul Charge would give me 1 point of damage. Or I can get a 1 point out permanently, 1 power, the yellow sword at the bottom left, of course, if you're new to the game. And I can give my Murloc undead variety +2 power, making 3/1. So getting 3 damage out. 3 damage going on your second turn. I think that's alright, good start. Get decent damage going early and often. So which totem? If you've never played Shaman, there's 4 basic totems. There's various small creatures that do different things. Spell damage. This one. Wrath of Air. Alright, well. 3 mana. Shieldfall Baron. Or I could go a Ghoul and Dead Scale Knight. But again, I don't need lifesteal yet, so get the Baron going. It's very cool. Draws me a card. Gives me more options for, you guessed it, turn 4. Thasarian is a 4 mana, so I can do him next turn.
Job's done.
Next turn. Take a look at my cool guys. Very cool. They both have Battle Cry and Death Rattle. How about that? Pretty cool. Right, he's accumulating cards. How about I accumulate damage? So, if I crank out Thasarian, he might deal 2 damage to that totem and kill it, which I almost rather do 2 to the hero and just, I don't know if this +1 spell damage will make that big of a difference, but I don't know, we'll let fate decide. If Thasarian happens to kill that guy, then that's that. Decision made. We do what the living cannot.
Arms up! Job's done.
Again, all the way down to 31.
That servant already attacked.
All right. I might have used this phrase before, but it's a marathon, not a sprint. So we cast a cool spell earlier. Discover fire, frost, or nature spell. Okay. Dormant. So takes a while to actually become active, and we'll do some cool stuff. 5 mana, so what works well here? So hold off on Corpse Bride. You only get a 1/1 taunt. Nothing to get too stoked about there. Rather just work on as well play things that I can maximize right now. So I think the right thing to do is the sooner we get this guy going.
You are a seasoned fighter.
Blocker just now, but
thanks from me.
At some point I probably will. When this imprisoned phoenix eventually gets sprung. Okay, so Thasarian's very cool. I want to give him +1 attack and make him even cooler.
Speak your peace.
Maximum cool.
Arms up.
Job's done. That servant already attacked.
So we haven't had a lot of guys die on us. So, all right, here we go. We're about to. So there's a plus side to that. It's we're accumulating corpses with which we can use to facilitate that. So, for example, right now I could fire out Marrow Manipulator to do 10 points directly to the hero, 5 corpses. And she's a 5/5 herself, so why not? Don't want to wait till this thing becomes undormant, because it might eat some of the damage. Marrow Manipulator. Fling corpses, lady. Just bombard the enemy with dead body parts. Eat it! That was a lightning storm, by the way, in case that all happened too fast earlier. Look at all the mileage you got out of that spell. Yikes. So, he's down to 10 life, but who knows what the heck's going to happen. And my dude got reborn. Bone Wraith. So that is annoying that he got a taunter out, but I won, I believe, the game. Why should I waste one of my guys trying to beat through that guy when I've got Remorseless Winter? So I will kill off the taunting totem there and deal damage to the hero as well. No remorse. Get him, baby. And just to make it a little bit embarrassing for my opponent, I want to get the dead scale knight out. I like him. And get the finish on my silly... Oh, he didn't let me do it. He didn't let me rub it in by having do the last point with my silly little ghoul, my 1/1 ghoul. My ghoul charge. Alright, I guess I kind of deserve that too. If I was going to drag it out and kind of taunt my opponent a little bit, I guess he might as well screw me out of the satisfaction. That should be the title of this next video. Screwed out of satisfaction. We'll have to wait and see. What do I title this?